Alright guys, so we're back over here at my computer. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go through some of the basic back-end updates and settings that you're going to want to make on your new website here. So first and foremost, this is what your website should look like right now. So if you just go to your domain name, the template should be installed correctly. You should have all this demo content in. It should look just like this, a finished site. All the images, all the text is already there. So your site is officially up. Now, if this is not what it looks like, you did something wrong with the installation, go back and watch the demo again, and if you're still having trouble, you might consider paying Bluehost, that $100 to install your theme correctly and get it all set up. Of course, you can ask another contractor. You can go to Elance and find people that are good at installing WordPress themes. They'll do it for you for 15 or 20 bucks. Okay, but this is what your website should look like right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to make some immediate updates. You obviously don't want to buy this theme here on your home page. Some of these pages, these are all great that it gives you these, kind of layout for content marketing and stuff like that. But until you actually have your own ebooks and so forth, you obviously don't want to have these resources here on your website. That'll kind of confuse your potential clients. So we want to keep this real basic to start, and then you can add in this functionality and all these different resources as you actually come up with them and kind of build out your website completely. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump into our dashboard. Now if you're logged into your site, you can always scroll up to the top here and then click on dashboard, and that'll actually take you to your dashboard. We have another window open right here. That's our dashboard. So here we are in the dashboard. The first things first, on the left-hand side, you're going to scroll down to Appearance, and then you're going to click on Customize. Okay, and so what we're going to do right here is the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to update the logo on our site. Okay, so you have that little WP theme logo up here. You want that to be your own logo. So what you'll notice is kind of cool is as you scroll over these different features here, that portion of the site is going to light up in bright pink to let you know this is the section of your web page that you will be editing. Okay, so if we scroll over logo, click the little drop down arrow, and under no image you want to click here and click upload new. Now you should have your logo on your desktop, which we do. So we're going to go ahead and select a file, and we have our logo here. We're going to click choose. Okay, so we have our logo all set there, and once you have your logo set, you don't have to change the placement or anything. Go ahead, click save and publish at the top. This is going to go ahead and load, and our logo should now be added to our site. So let's go ahead and boom, there it is. There's our logo. Alright, first things first, we're making moves here. It's starting to look like our own. It's starting to look a little more professional. We have our logo up there. Now, if you guys don't have a logo, we have several resources for you guys to use. The very first one is Fiverr. Okay, and Fiverr, we'll pull it up here. It's just Fiverr.com. This is a kind of online marketing community where you can get graphic design done, and it's just this wild online marketplace where people will do video animation for you and voiceover animation, graphic design, logo design. They'll actually, there's some SEO services on here. This is just an amazing marketplace where people will do things for you literally for $5, okay? It's quite a deal, quite a steal. You can come over here to Fiverr and click or search logo design, and you're going to have a bunch of professional graphic designers that will actually go ahead and create a logo for you from scratch for $5. Alright, so go ahead and check that out. There's actually some good designers on here, so you can get away with spending $5 on a logo. Now with our logos, we've always gone to kind of a higher end source. Another online marketplace for finding good graphic designers to do a logo for you is 99designs.com. It's a little more expensive. You might spend $100, $200 here on a logo design, but this is a contest marketplace. So you pay $200, or you decide that you are willing to pay $200 for a logo, and a bunch of other graphic designers will will come up with logo designs for you. You might get 15 or 20 design concepts, and you get to pick the winner, and the winner receives your $200 fee, and you'll get the logo from them. So you can use 99 Designs as well. Fiverr is the cheaper option there. Both of these links are underneath the video for your convenience, so you guys can go ahead and just click the links and go check out those spots. Okay, but once you have your logo, you'll come back into your dashboard and you'll go ahead and you'll upload it over here. Okay, we're not going to go through these other stuff right now. We're going to jump into something else. So after you have your logo updated, click the X up here in the top left corner. Okay, and so you're back in your dashboard. So let's do a couple other things with settings. First things first, let's delete some pages that we know we're not going to need. Up here, this is called your navigation bar. You obviously don't want this buy this theme as a button up here. You're not trying to sell your website or this theme or anything. So let's get rid of buy this theme. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and you are going to click on Appearance and then Menus. Alright, so we're going to give that a second, let it load. So this menu is the same thing as the navigation bar. This is what you see at the top. You have company and services, and if this is indented, it means it's a drop-down page from companies and services. So you see companies and services there, and companies and services is indented under pages, right? So if we come up to our site to verify, we have pages, company and services, and then you have these pages: about our agency, services, pricing package, contact us. So that's what you see here: companies and services, about our agency, services, pricing, contact us. You can click any of these and come down and you can click remove if you don't want it in your navigation bar at the top, and it'll remove that page from your navigation bar. Now remember, what we want to do is remove the buy this theme. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and here it is, buy this theme. Okay, click the drop down. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. We're going to click remove. Alright, now after you've made any updates to any deleting of any of these pages or anything, you'll click Save Menu. Always remember to click Save Menu, or your changes aren't going to take place on your site. Okay, now once that's loaded, we are going to go click this other tab where our actual site is. And when I'm editing a website, whenever you're making changes to to your website, you're going to want to have two tabs going like this. You're going to want to have your website, and then you're going to want to have the dashboard here. And it's nice to bounce back and forth between them so that when you make a change in your dashboard, you come over to this tab, and at the top here you can just click the refresh button or re-enter your domain name up there in the browser bar, and when your website reloads, it's going to reload with all the most recent changes. Okay, so here the logo's added in now, and that buy this theme button has been removed, just like those changes we made in our dashboard. Okay, now again, click into your dashboard. One of the other things we want to do is we want to actually make sure the home page is clickable. Okay, so what you'll notice in your current setup is if you click another page like case studies, you'll notice if you're on the case study page or any other page of your site to begin with, if you try to click back to your home page, if you click this home button, it's not working. Alright, it's just not working. Alright, so you want people to be able to navigate back to your home page, so we need to turn that functionality on. So, inside your dashboard, inside the menu, here's the home page button. We're going to click the drop down, and as we scroll down here, we see that there's this disable link that's checked mark. Okay, we obviously want the link to work so people can click back to the home page, so we are going to uncheck that. Okay, and then again we're going to scroll down to the bottom or to the top and click Save Menu. This will go ahead and load. Alright, once it loads, if you're at your site now and you refresh, so we're just going to highlight that, and if you push enter, it's going to refresh. Now, if we're on the case study page like we are currently, if we hover over the home bar and we actually click on it, it's now clickable and it redirects us right back to the home page. Alright, so we have that functionality now working for us. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do here inside the dashboard, you are going to scroll down on the left hand side and click on plugins, and then hover over here and click add new. So here's why we recommended you built out on WordPress. I think it's some 20% of all websites are built on WordPress right now, including like CNN and top media and magazine sites like Mashable. All these sites are built on WordPress because WordPress has unlimited functionality. What's really cool is most plugins for WordPress are free. Okay, and a plugin is just like a new feature that you can add to your website. So if you wanted to add in cool images or like a new image slider, you would just add a plugin that would allow you to do that, have that functionality if your website didn't already come with it. So what we're going to want to do here is, you can, on the right hand side it says search plugins. We're going to add the most popular, the best SEO plugin there is. That is called Yoast. Okay, Y-O-A-S-T. Search Yoast, click enter. And here it is, WordPress by Yoast. Okay, so click install now. Again, this is all free. Click OK. Give this a second to load here. Alright, now it's loaded, and what you're going to want to do is click activate plugin. Alright, so now we have just added the new Yoast plugin, okay? You can decide to allow tracking, do not allow. We're just going to click do not allow tracking. Now on the left hand side, what we've now added, if we scroll down further, you have SEO right here. This is the SEO Yoast plugin, okay? This is going to help you set your title tags and your meta descriptions for your website. Okay, so the first things first, let's hover over titles and metas. If you guys don't know what a title tag is, you should go to our SEO beginners course to watch and learn about what a title tag is. A title tag is essentially this here at the top of your website. It's kind of like the back end description of your website, and every single page has its own title tag. And this is where you want to enter in your keywords, and it helps determine, it's a big part of determining your website rankings. Okay, it's what you see in search results. So if we open up a Google window real quickly and we type in something like Las Vegas SEO company, I have no idea what's going to come up in this example, but let's look at some title tag examples. This is a title tag. So this company, Platinum Web Marketing, they decided to make their title tag Las Vegas SEO company. Rightfully so. Our keyword search was Las Vegas SEO company, and they're ranking first. Okay, so you want to have your keywords in your title tag, and every single page of your website needs to have a title tag. This helps people when they're looking at search results kind of understand what your company is about, and then they might click on your website. Okay, so there was a quick, real quick demo there. Now if you come up, we're back inside the dashboard. We're under titles and metas in the SEO Yoast plugin. You can click on home, and you can click on editing the front page itself. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to set up our title tag for our website. Now you'll get this little pop-up. This is the Yoast instruction, Yoast instructions. So you can click Start Tour, and you'll get this free guide on how to use this plugin by Yoast. So if you want, you can go ahead and click Start Tour, and it'll walk you through different features of the plugin. We're going to click Close for right now. Now here's what this plugin does, is on every single page of your website, this here is the body of your website where you're entering your content and your images. It's like a Microsoft Word doc. But if you scroll down, you have the new plugin feature underneath that Microsoft Word doc, WordPress SEO by Yoast. Okay, so you can ignore focus keyword, but your SEO title, this is where you're going to want to put in your title tag. Okay, so what we want ours to be is let you know that it depends what keywords you want to rank for and how you want to describe your SEO agency, your consulting business. If you're in a particular city, again, if we're going to use that Minneapolis or Minnesota example, you can do Minnesota SEO agency. You might say something like free consultation. You might say SEO agency and advertising, whatever it is you wanna say. And then you also want to include the name of your company. So in this case, we're going to call our company SEO, Dynamic SEO Marketing. Now what's cool about this plugin is, you're limited to a certain number of characters. So this is telling us right now we've overseeded the characters. So in Google search results, this is what it would look like. And you can see it's cutting off marketing. So we might decide to abbreviate the marketing for our agency. We might decide to keep marketing and decide that we're not going to use advertising. Maybe we're just going to say Best Minnesota SEO Agency. Maybe that's going to be sufficient for us. Okay, you have your title tag and your meta description. You have 156 characters. Your meta description are the 2 sentences that go underneath your title tag. Again, you're going to want to use variations of your main keywords, but you have a little bit more character space to explain why you're different and why you're the best. What you're trying to do in your meta description is convince people to click on your website. So if we're looking at search results, these guys have basically the same title tag. Las Vegas SEO Company, Las Vegas SEO Company. How do I know if I like Platinum Web Marketing or if I like Jennifer's web design? Well, you can read a little bit about them. These guys are Las Vegas search engine optimization. Techniques and strategies have been thoroughly tested over the last 17 years. Alright, so this guy's talking about how he's got 17 years of experience. These guys are Las Vegas SEO Company experts, are known for consistently delivering rankings to our clients, get to the top, and stay. So you can see these are different. Now I might decide I like this guy because he's got 17 years experience. You might decide you like these guys better because of what they said. That is your meta description. You need to sell yourself here, convince yourself why people should go with your agency over someone else's. So again, you do want to use some of your keywords again. So if we're trying to rank for Minnesota SEO, we want to rank for Minnesota SEO Company. Another variation of that might be, we might say top Minnesota SEO Company. And I'm saying company this time because I said agency up here. So I'm kind of covering keyword searches that might be agency and might be company. I used best and I used top. You're kind of switching up how people might actually search for you. Top Minnesota SEO Company, offering free consultation, yada yada yada, da da da. Fill that out. You keep it within the character limit. Now, after you've done your title tag and meta description, you always need to click update on the right hand side. Give that a second to update. Alright, again, if we're over here at our site, you can see our title tag currently is Dynamic SEO Marketing, just another WordPress site. This is before we made our update. Now, if we refresh, you can see our title tag changed. Best Minnesota SEO Agency, Dynamic SEO Marketing. So we successfully changed our title tag there. Okay, so that's how you do that. Alright, now remember, for every single page on your website, you're going to want to set your title tag and meta description. And also you want your title tag and meta description to be unique for every single page of your website. So do not just keep using the same title tag and meta description over and over and over again. Alright, if you're on a page of your website that's talking about your online reputation management, that should be included in your title tag, something about your online reputation management. Okay, so make sure your title tag is relevant to the content of your actual website page. Okay, so now that we've done that, the other thing we're going to do in this quick tutorial right now, you're going to want to scroll down, and under settings, you're going to come over here, you're going to click on permalinks. Okay, now permalink is just a fancy way of saying link structure. Okay, what you want to do is, right now it's on default, which means if you created a new page of your site, it might be like /page123. That doesn't tell anybody anything and is not SEO friendly. What you want is day and name. So that way, if you create a new website that's about reputation management, it'll be backslash reputation management services, or whatever you decide to title your page. So click the bubble, day and name, come down and click Save Changes. Alright, now that we've done that, that's updated the link structure of all of our pages. That's good. Alright, one last thing we want to show you in this tutorial. We kind of want to show you just more about how everything works here. Alright, so posts, that refers to blog posts. Okay. Now, if we're over here on our website and we click on blog, let's take a look at some blog posts that are currently up. Alright, so these are just some basic filler blog posts that come with the theme. You know, the first post you see is Hello World. You see this one as search engine submission necessary. What you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to delete all these blog posts, because this will be duplicate content for everybody else who's using the same theme. You don't want that. You want your own blog post here. So how would you edit this Hello World post? Well, if you're in your dashboard, you come up here to Posts, and you can click on All Posts. So you can click basically we're going to be looking at every single blog post that we've had. Alright, and go ahead and you're going to want to check mark all of these guys. Alright, we've left the Hello World post, but you want to check mark the rest of them and click Move to Trash, and then click Apply. And bam, all of a sudden all those blog posts will have been deleted. Alright, now this is the Hello World blog post. Let's just say we want to edit this, okay? You can click on it, you can click on Edit. And again, this is like a Microsoft Word doc. This is why WordPress is so awesome. It's just intuitive, you know what I mean? It's like Apple products. It's just genius, alright? So the blog post title goes up here. This is Hello World. Let's change this to our first SEO blog post. Alright. And then, you know, down here it doesn't, you know, you'd want to say something different. Obviously this is just an example blog post. But what you can do here is, you know, if you ever want to add an image, you would click Add Media, and you can upload an image to your blog post. And here's formatting stuff here. Okay. Now with our blog post, remember, if you scroll down, you're going to get the WordPress SEO by Yoast. Okay, so what's cool is that your SEO title is going to be the title of your blog post, our first SEO blog post. So you don't always have to reset the title. You do want to fill in a meta description that's new for every single blog post that you do. Alright, now the other thing you'll notice is that you see how some of these blog posts here, they have this nice image, like these incredible images here next to the blog post. This Hello World doesn't have one, okay? So how do we get these cool images next to our blog posts? Well, if you're over here in your dashboard in the blog post editing area, if you scroll down, you'll see Set Featured Image. Okay, so we can click on Set Featured Image, and we can just drag over you know, an image from our desktop, whatever we want our image to be with the blog post. They have a bunch of images already loaded that you guys can actually use, which is another reason why this theme is just badass. This is an awesome theme. Okay, but we just dragged an image in. When you drag an image in, go ahead, click Set Featured Image in the bottom right hand corner. There's our featured image there. Okay, so now we have a featured image with our post. And here's categories, so you can actually go ahead and segment your categories by the type of blog post it might fall under. So this one's about SEO, so we'll check mark that one, and then we'll click Update. So I hope you guys are kind of getting the feel of this. I mean, it's pretty. You just got to have somebody walk you through it, but you can see how it's just very intuitive, and you know, it's like a new Apple iPhone. It takes you a second, but otherwise it all comes together. You kind of understand how to use it quickly. So we go back over to our site, and we're on the blog page. We're just going to go ahead and refresh, and let's see if those changes happen the way we want them to. Boom, they happened the way we wanted to. We got rid of all those other posts that would have been duplicate content. Here's our featured image. There's our new title. This is looking like more and more like our own site and less like the templated site, so that's awesome. Okay, now obviously this image is getting cut off some of the text. You'll want to make sure that your image fits in there well, so you can rescale your image to sizing for it to be correct. All right. So that is it for right now in this little tutorial we did right now, setting up some of the back-end features of your site. I guess the last thing I'm going to do here real quickly, if we're in the dashboard and you scroll down under pages, this is kind of like the blog post, but these are the actual pages of your website. So you can click on all pages, and what we're going to see here are all the templated pages that come with this theme. So the contact us page, the about us page, the pricing page. You don't want to delete any of these because they have a good layout. What you're going to want to do instead is just click edit on the about us page, and you're going to want to edit that content to be unique to your contact information. So don't delete any of these pages quite yet. Keep them in there, but again, this is how you access all of the pages of your website. Of course, you could click on add new if you wanted to add a new page to your site. That's it for right now, guys. Go ahead, catch up with us in the next video. The next video is where it's going to get fun. It's where we're going to actually edit content on the home page and other pages of our site using the live editor. That tool is just plain awesome. We'll show you guys that in a second. We'll see you guys over there in the next video.